Hey guys, what's up? Today we have a new video. I will be showing you how to use the Multivoicer slash Vocoder in Archetype Tim Henson. Now, I just felt like I needed to make a video on this because I haven't seen much videos on it. I probably saw like 2 or 3 since Archetype Tim Henson was out, and that's including Tim's video. Not much people have made in-depth tutorials on it, and although Tim does have a video on it, he tends to move a bit fast in the video, so some people might not understand on how to use it. So I'm here to help as best as I can. So let's get into it. So for the Multivoicer, I would be using Ableton. You can use it in your DAW of choice, whether it be Logic, Pro Tools. I think it works in FL Studio as well. However, I used to use Cakewalk. I still do use Cakewalk from time to time, and it doesn't really work that well. There's some messed up stuff in the MIDI settings, so yeah, just be aware of that. If you can't figure out how to use it in Cakewalk and use Cakewalk, that's fine, but I'm going to be using Ableton. So I'm just going to open Archetype Tim Henson on my end first, and just use his preset instead of one of mine. So hopefully you can the guitar. It's coming through OBS right now though, so it should be good. All right, so first things first, there is 2 ways you can do it. If you would like to do it the way that Tim does it in his tutorial video, you would need to record some chords, play this, So after you recorded that, you would need to convert it to a new MIDI track. So you just right click and click convert new melody into MIDI track, and it would be doing that as you see. Right, so this is legit the new MIDI track here. Just expand this so you guys could see it. Right, so after you do all that, you would need to delete all this stuff from here, and you are going to want to like edit this specifically to draw out these notes. Now I'm not going to go in depth on drawing out any of these because Tim already showed you in his video, but essentially when you do that, you have MIDI chords and you can record. You can play lines over them and pop the Multivoicer on. But I will show you the way that I usually do it, and I've seen other people do as well. So we are just going to open a new live set here. No, I don't want to save changes, delete that. Right. So essentially I have some Polyphia MIDI tracks. These are for different Polyphia songs. So this is the Jared Dines shred collab that Tim did few years back. The MIDI chords for that, Rich Kids MIDI chords, have Nasty MIDI chords, Crumble. Crumble is one of the songs that they haven't released, but I got the MIDI chords from someone. I have the MIDI chords for All Falls Apart. So essentially you can use any one of these MIDI chords and play lines over them and get the sound that you want, and you don't have to play along with the song. Just because the chords are written for the song doesn't mean you have to play the song to get what you want. You can play whatever lines, just make sure that they're in the same key as the MIDI chords. So I was trying my best to find a link to some of these MIDI chords for you to download, but all you need to do is drag them into the MIDI section I'm gonna click no for import time signature, and I am going to link this out for you to see. So these are the actual MIDI chords, right? So I'm gonna put Archetype Tim Henson on, drag this on one of the recording tracks, and usually what you would do is you would go to the Multivoicer and engage, and then put on MIDI for it. However, Tim made it easy where you can download a preset that he made, and it would simplify it. I believe now it comes with that preset, but before, when I bought it, it did not have that preset. You had to download it from his website or whatever. But I think now if you buy Archetype Tim Henson or you use the free trial, it comes with that. So yeah, all you need to do is put on Multivoice, and everything will be good here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna rename this track. You're gonna rename this track to Multivoice, and you're going to route the MIDI track. So you're gonna put the MIDI track's output on Multivoice. So you're gonna click right there and click Multivoice. Now that it has an instance of Archetype Tim Henson on it, you can just play along with it. But if you'd like to monitor yourself, which I usually don't do, you can just click the auto button here. But I usually just open Archetype Tim Henson separately, and like probably put on like I have the clean tone on here, and recorded that, and then play it back with a Multivoicer. Just because there's a slight lag, you can actually fix that by going into options, preferences, and going on the sample rate and changing it. Obviously that takes away a lot, so I usually don't do that. I just have it open separately. So if I record, if I record on this, you would see that you're gonna get the multi-voice sound. So I'm just gonna do a quick thing and see how that goes. So that was just like a quick recording of All Falls Apart by Bolivia. Obviously I'm not actually like properly recording the song, so I didn't play through the whole thing. I just did that alone. So let me just cut this part out. Right. So when I play this back, it should sound with the Multivoicer. So we're getting a bit of clipping, so I'm gonna click here on settings, and what you're gonna do is stretch the voices out, and you're gonna bring this down. I usually bring it down till like right underneath this point right here, and it should sound better. And you can also change the amp if you'd like. It's on the white amp right now, but you can change it to the pink. I've never really tried it with the nylon amp, the black. But I usually switch between the pink and the white. Um, there's settings that have been already set up on the pink app as well. That's with the preset, the multi-voice preset. But you could adjust the levels if you want, your bass, treble, whatnot. You could do this as well with with all that, your compressor and stuff. I think no, the compressor settings are usually the same, just the amp settings different. So it'll sound like this on a pink. So that's how you use the Multivoicer with Archetype Tim Henson. Like I was saying earlier, you don't need to play along with the actual song. So I'm gonna show you right now. Actually, um, you can play whatever you want. Honestly. And I can play that back, and it will be the same thing. So if you play back, it's gonna sound like this. And that's that. That's how you use the multivoicer on Archetype Tim Henson. I hope that it was very informative for you guys and simplified. Um, Also, if you would like to extend the multi voice, meaning that you want like a whole section of a track to be just multi voice guitar, you can copy the MIDI track and paste it here, and well, you'd have to cut this piece and bring that back here and line this up with that, and then technically you could just keep playing along with it and it would continue going. But yeah, that's essentially how you use the multi-voicer. I hope this video was helpful. I hope I explained it as best as possible for you guys, and I will try my best to find the links for some of the MIDI chords because they are free for you to use. They're by people in the Polyphia community who have written out these chords and offered it within the Polyphia subreddit. I think I got some of them from, and some of them from YouTube videos. People had links on it and they were nice enough to write out the chords. So I try my best to find all those links for you guys. But yeah, that's essentially it. So I hope this was helpful. Once again, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. If you learned something new, subscribe if you want, and let me know in the comments if you figured out how to use it. I'll catch you in the next one.